everyone. Thanks for tuning in today. My name is Nicole Lopez, real estate agent with Royal LePage Infinity Realty. I'm here with Daniel Ferron, founder of Blue Maroon Media. Today, we're here to spotlight Blue Maroon Media and how it has been able to help small businesses reach their digital community. Let's hear more about them and how they can ignite your brand with style. Thanks for joining me today, Daniel.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
Why don't we just get right into it? Can you briefly describe your business for us?
Sure. So I'm the founder of Blue Maroon Media. We help small businesses and creatives capture their audience online through developing a sound digital marketing strategy, social media management, and paid media.
Awesome, interesting.
So yeah.
Keep going, keep going. I'd like to hear more.
Well, that's it. So we work with the small businesses to understand what their goals are, what they're trying to achieve, in terms of either growing their online community, having a stronger online presence on their social media accounts, obviously, ultimately, to help them achieve their financial goals, whether it's sales, create more opportunities with sales leads, and just basically developing that online strategy that integrates well with what they might be doing offline and what their day-to-day business operations are.
Excellent. So, if I hear that correctly, it's helping them create a strategy, a holistic strategy that they could integrate into their business and execute in order to be able to achieve their goals as specified when they consult with you.
That's correct. And as we know, it, online is you have to have a presence online these days in most situations. At least if you can think of your website and your social media platforms as almost like a storefront, a digital storefront for your businesses. Now, a lot of small business owners, they're ambitious people, and oftentimes they might have the technical expertise to manage their own online presence, or they may not. But even if they do, they don't necessarily have the time to do that because they're trying to manage their business, what they do best, what they're passionate about. So that's what we try to help them out with is almost becoming an arm of their business and helping them manage their digital marketing
Excellent.
so they can focus on.
Excellent. So, why did you specifically choose this profession? Why did it call you?
I like the creative part of it. I'd say I'm a creative person, and I studied marketing in university, and I started working actually in the corporate environment for 7 8 years, and that was great. And when I decided to leave that environment, for other creative ventures, I, I still wanted to be able to work on new projects and work with new businesses all the time. So it's really great because everything stays fresh. There's always new campaigns, there's new businesses, new challenges that companies have, and they need help with executing. So to me, it's fun. It's always new, and it's great to just be up to date with what's happening online and keeping abreast of what the opportunities are, the tools are, because it's always changing. So that to me is what attracted me to digital marketing and working with small businesses.
Excellent. And along that lines, inquisitive minds want to know what's something that most people don't know about digital marketing? Are you able to give us that little nugget?
But something some people, most people know about digital marketing. I'd say they know definitely portions of it and pieces that fall into the digital marketing umbrella. I'd say the most common knowledge people have is social media,
Hmm, hmm.
which is, the standard ones for businesses are Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. A lot of people, some people have YouTube pages, and even TikTok is growing. So I'd say most people know how to use the platforms
Mhm.
at a basic level, how to write and how to post. Is my simplest answer. There's more I could add to that, but I'd say that is something that most people know about it,
And what
digital marketing.
don't they know? What's hidden that most people don't really understand or aren't aware of that exists within the digital marketing arena?
Okay, I'd say there's two parts to the answer that I could give. For the first part, what I mentioned first, social media, what they don't know is that it's a lot. There's a lot more to it than just posting. Um, and there's benefits to taking the time to developing a strategy, developing a content calendar, and an understanding what the tone should be, how often to post, um, when to post, and creating content that is of a quality that matches your brand and supplements um, and actually makes your brand look stronger and doesn't take away from the perception of your business. So there's that piece that a lot of people I think miss the importance of it,
Mhm.
not just randomly posting. The second piece is that for digital marketing, what they don't know is that social media is a small piece of digital marketing. There's all types of other areas that you can focus on that you might be missing. Not everything might be necessary depending on the business and the size, but there's elements that you might be missing that would benefit you in focusing or reaching out to other businesses or services providers to provide to you. So that could be paid media, how to execute that, what types of campaigns to develop and execute, at what types of what points of the year, and which platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Google Ads, YouTube. There's SEO and that a lot of people miss out on, optimizing your website um, and reaching out to people like that. So that's really just surface level, but I'd say that's a large part of what people don't know yet.
And Daniel, that is excellent. I think that's a really excellent nugget that people, they're missing that piece in terms of the strategy and the tone and how to post, how often, and the arenas outside social media that they can use to help strengthen their brand. So thank you for that nugget of information.
You're welcome.
So I'm getting a little personal here in terms of what motivates you, what makes you get up in the morning, what's driving you on a day-to-day basis with regards to your profession.
Well, I think it's to achieve results for myself and for the partners, clients that I'm working with. Like with anybody, I think there's that fulfillment you get from working on a project, seeing it through from beginning to end. So that's something that and continuing to learn as well is something that I you know that I strive for. So luckily in my area in the industry, there's always something new to learn, whether it's new ways to automate and make your operations efficient, um, new tools that are coming out, and new types of businesses and services that need help. So that's what drives me. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to keep on and achieving.
So
I
you're
think
a
I think
lifelong
that's what it is.
learner. That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think you have to be, especially in the digital marketing sphere.
Awesome. And so what would your customers say they love most about your work? So you want to achieve the
I
results,
think
but what do they say?
I think the diligence and the flexibility of working with me and some of my team is really works well with small businesses. You need someone who can manage your business, understand your business at an intricate level at some points, which you may lose with larger marketing companies and agencies. So you need someone to almost become part of the business with you. And I'd say that's something that businesses appreciate the most when working with me.
Okay, thank you. And so on a slightly different note, what do you do besides work? Other when you're helping your customers, you want them to achieve goals. What do you do for your recreation?
For my, well, I want them to achieve goals, and myself, as I said, I'm driven by creative ventures. So I love to work on music as well, just writing songs, learning some piano, jazz piano, as well as I'm an actor as well. So that keeps me really busy. It's
Like,
something that I started doing 3, 4 years ago, and it's been an amazing journey. And I look forward to continuing that journey. So that alone, I think, keeps me busy. Obviously, staying active. It's great, along the lake shore where a lot of the businesses are in the area that we're discussing. It's a great area to enjoy. There's a lot to do outside. And as the weather gets better, there's more to do. Just being able to ride your bike along the lake, stop. Sometimes I'll even do work there along the lake as well. Find a picnic
oh
bench.
wow,
So that's
nice.
yeah. Those are the types of things that keep me busy outside of digital marketing.
I would say you're quite busy. That's excellent, Daniel. So,
Yeah.
what does the future hold for you? You have the digital marketing, you on the side you do your music, acting, and then you're always keeping physically active. What does the future hold for Daniel Ferron and Blue Maroon Media?
I guess we'll have to see. Continuing to grow, continuing to grow. Hopefully, the projects keep coming in, and it's great. Sometimes you'll work on a campaign, sometimes you work on an ongoing project, and you grow that way. So, and with today's climate, it's difficult. I think you look online, there is a need a lot for digital marketing services,
Hmm.
but we don't know what's happening. So I just try to be thankful and try to keep busy and appreciate all the opportunities that come to me, as well as with the three kind of say the pillars I discussed: digital marketing, acting, and music. There's a lot. So what's coming for me is releasing some projects in the future, working on new films or TV projects, and working with new clients. I know that's very general, but I think that alone is what's in the future for me.
Yeah, and
It would be great. Yeah,
oh,
no, it'd be
continue.
great to explore more of the Toronto neighborhoods as well. It's unfortunate to have kind of a flexible schedule and work remotely oftentimes, well, all the time now. So
Hmm.
um, that's something that I'd like to continue to do because there's a lot to explore in Toronto,
Okay.
and I think we often don't do that. When I know I'm going a little bit off topic, but we often don't do that in our own cities, our own neighborhoods.
Hmm.
If you go on vacation, you kind of create an itinerary of all these awesome places you want to go. And then you might speak to, for example, a vacation or a tourist in Toronto, and they go and see places you haven't gone, and you live here. So that's something that I'd like to personally try to I guess participate in more going
Oh,
forward.
that's excellent. I think that's a formidable goal. And also,
Yeah.
as your three-pronged stool, digital marketing, acting, music, I think they all kind of merge together and it helps to keep you cutting edge and
Yeah.
throwing a little bit of extra style into branding for your clients. So I think that's awesome. So I'm a small business owner and I want to be able to ignite that style into my brand. How can I contact Daniel Ferron at Blue Maroon Media?
Sure, you can go on the website. All the contact information's there. Get creative at bluemaroonmedia.com. I'd love to do a free brand audit with your company and understand who you are, what your personality is, as that translates into your brand's personality to a certain degree always. And that's the way that we kind of understand how to develop your brand and what type of tone and content and style would work well with you in order to capture your brand. So that's important. I think a lot of people are off brand with their own content, and they don't necessarily post content that would work well or best with who they are and who their brand is and who their audience is in order to connect with their audience. So that's the challenge. That's what keeps it new. But kind of having that creative background, also, you know, being able to produce and develop the proper graphic design and photography and video for a lot of the content
Wow.
is something that I have experience in and is actually part of digital marketing is the content creation aspect of it. So if you're interested, yeah, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to have a chat. Go to bluemaroonmedia.com to start the connection.
Thank you so much, Daniel, for sharing with us today. And as Daniel said, to ignite your brand with some style, check out Blue Maroon Media for more information. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you for watching. If you have a business you would like to see featured, reach out to me today. This is Nicole Lopez, real estate agent with Royal LePage Infinity Realty, saying, see you next time.